Mr. Rufai?
They said this plan project is a family matter. One thing I know, if it's a family matter, then the head of this family, as the president, should come and talk to family members, number one. And the good thing about a family is that a family can decide anywhere they are going to talk. A part of the Nigerian family now is now saying that at first, you first talk to us on Twitter, and you talk to us on many other platforms. We want to hear you. I want to ask you a question, President Tinubu. Pure and simple. Maybe we are all family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. I mean, nobody's going to sing them. So, and you will not send emissaries to come and be talking to Nigerians. You will come and talk to Nigerians because we are family. I like that word. I love family. Oh, I love you, Mr. President. I love family. So come and talk to us. Why is there hunger in the land? Why is there hunger in the land? Why is there hunger in the land? Why is there 41% food inflation? What are you doing about it? And stop telling us that, oh, when you go out to protest, this will happen. When APC was protesting back in the days, nothing happened. Today we are already unearthing pictures. In Lagos now, they want to use Oro to disrupt protests. When APC was protesting, everything went well. Nobody stopped them. President Tinubu too was part of those that protest to INEC office. We have pictures in 2013. Nobody stopped anybody. So why is it so difficult for them now?
All right, Mr. Rufai. At this point in time, you talked about communication, right? And it just occurred to me that the only time that the federal government has come out, the president himself has come out to address Nigerians are during key events happening in the country. But at this point, we discussed about the fireside chats yesterday. Isn't it time? Isn't it high time the president came out to speak to Nigerians as a father? Since this is supposed to be a family matter, right? Come out and discuss with Nigerians and let us know, okay, is there a duration of this suffering? You know, when people are suffering without an end in sight, it's more painful than when you say, okay, December, we will do this. We are making sure that by December.
Because with due respect, Gessie, he has failed a lot as regards that. In over 1 year, can you show me one interview President Tinubu has had? Nothing. So how does he expect people now to now? He talks at us, not talks to us. He talked at us. Did he seek our consent the day he removed subsidy on his inauguration speech? And you see, Gessie, you were laughing yesterday. I was watching the show again this morning, and I saw some of your listeners singing the Gbogbo Egbo song. I did the challenge yesterday, it was trending. A lot of people do not know what I was doing. I'll tell you the Gbogbo Egbo story this morning. It's about, kudos to gentleman Mike Eziaga. It's about the tortoise and the elephants. When the tortoise bragged that he could bring the elephant, and he tricked the elephant by lying to the elephant that he wants him to be one of the Ofala festival. The tortoise had put a rope around his carried in his back, and tortoise was telling the people that I brought him, come and capture the elephant. And the elephant was wondering what was happening. The anecdote there is we, the people, that are the elephants. We have so much mind, but we don't have direction. The tortoise, they are politicians. They keep deceiving us all these years. That's the riddle behind the Igbo story. So he's not come out to talk. In Lagos now, they are threatening with Oro. The president should please just come out
Mr.
and
Rufai,
talk
what
to
is
the
oral?
people. Oro is it's like a cleansing tool, they say in Yoruba culture. In fact, Oro is sort of like how am I going to explain it to you? Oro is like a couple of deities that come out. It's called a festival. It's like an annual festival. Then they come out. They say a woman cannot see Oro.
Mm.
And all of that. So it's like a cleansing tool. But when it comes out, it's very sacred. So you cannot come out. They did it also during the election. That's when they were carrying festival materials. They were carrying what they call ebo, which is
Okay,
traditional
sacrifice.
sacrificial food everywhere. So when you are doing that, you say people can't come out. You know,
Mm.
Oro comes in with an entrance. There's a wild, high pitched swooshing sound. When it's not going, whoop, 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 it's Oro Baba, oh, Oro Re.
Mm.
So it's supposed to be a tool, to cleanse out, to mitigate evil spirits. It's a sacrifice. But today they've turned it into politics. It's only when I don't favor the APC is happening in Lagos that Oro used to come out. Hey, God. And you see how people are destroying the traditional institutions. So all of this one now APC Oro. The last time he came out in Lagos was when the first election did not go the APC way. So APC will have to win government election at all costs. Today now, protest is not going the APC way in Lagos. Oro is coming out. So this is APC Oro. So you see how they have destroyed our traditional institutions. For me, they must come out and speak to the people. See, I know Nigerians. They're very benevolent people. President okay, national address. I feel your pain. On national press conference, I feel your pain. It will be a strong point. And Nigerians, the same Nigerians that say, we want to agree, she be don't come out, talk, we leave her. Nigerians are very good people, though.
Mm.
In fact, too good sometimes. That's why politicians take us for granted. If President Tinubu just comes out and engages, even if it's a group of selected youth or something, he will see the ones, he has tried his best, let's leave him now. I know Nigerians. Very, very good, very forgiving people.
All right. We'll be watching and seeing how that plays out because we know that during the campaign, right, they gave reasons as to, or they didn't want to give preferential treatment to any television station or any broadcast station as to speaking during the campaigns. Now campaigns are over. Is it that the president still doesn't want to give preferential treatment rather to any other media station? That's why.
TVC.
Mm.
Guess even if you have got it, even if they say Rufai is a terror in our eyes, like they say, even if he has gone to his own TV station, TVC, to talk there and do interview, even if they write the question and they rehearse very well for him, I will have nothing against him. He said he doesn't want to give for another, but he went to BBC, went to talk to Peter Okocha. Even if he had gone to our own local, and that was very wrong. You're running for a president of a country. You can go and talk to a foreign media. You can't talk to your local media. Even if they say he doesn't want to talk to Rufai is a terror. Eh? Out of his own TV station. At least do interviews. And don't let his advisors deceive you.
All right, Mr. Rufai, what do you make of the pay cuts for the foreign scholars? They get 56%, a hefty cut of 56% from their monthly stipends for undergrads.
They are cutting foreign class money, but the real thieves in the National Assembly that are taking the money, they are paying them hardship allowance. The real people that are gulping the money of Nigeria, they are paying them hardship allowance, but they are cutting foreign. So you just imagine, they are paying lawmakers that Nigerians already feel disgruntled with them hardship allowance. But the real scholars that are going to get knowledge to bring back and develop it, they are cutting their money. Can you just imagine?
Hmm.
The real people that we are disgruntled with. And it's not me. There was a story of a former police officer that got to the Senate at some point, or the House, that said if he looks around here, that most people that they have been in the cell at some point are the ones seated here.
Mm.
So the people that are already fed facts, you can pay them hardship allowance. But your scholars, your intellectual heads, you are cutting their money because of hardship. Why don't we cut the money the president want to use to buy the private jets? So you can see how wrong the optics are.
All right, let's move on to this Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara. This drama between Nyesom Wike and Sim is taking a new turn because yesterday a baby was reportedly tear gassed and the baby became unconscious on Wednesday. There was a clash between loyalists from both sides in Obiakpo local government area of the state. I'm wondering why the president has decided to allow this level of indiscipline run amok in his governance. I'm wondering why, because if it's not personal interest, then what else could it be?
But you see it now. You saw the kind of solution he gave now. His solution was that Sim should go and sign his death warrant because Wike is his man. But you remember now. So what do you this is so why do you want to call him into this again? He's moved on. The only decision he could find then was Sim should sign his own death warrant. What I mean by that is should concede a lot of grounds to Wike when Wike is not the serving governor. So you imagine
All right. Some network issue there. Try to re-establish contact with Rufai Oseni. By the way, you can join the conversation. It is 0808 312 8618. 0808 312 8618.
solution he could find now. Abi, you forgot that. You forgot that solution. That was the only solution he could find. He said Sim should go and see the law of grounds to Wiki. So, Abi, you remember now?
I remember.
So, let's stop deceiving ourselves. The president, I don't think is going to have, maybe probably the next time the president will put it in will be force. But how can we build a country that way? We can't. Can we? No. So, let's keep looking at it now.
All right. We'll watch and see how all this drama will play out. Meanwhile, Mr. Rufai, the president yesterday signed into law bills to accelerate development across geopolitical zones in the country. He did the Northwest Development Commission Establishment Bill and then the Southeast Development Commission Establishment Bill. I don't know what your take is on this, but you haven't seen a good enough template to warrant the establishment.
With due respect, all the development commissions will be under that drain pipe and will be anti-development. Go and back my words. The government should be able to give subvention to develop all the regions. Niger Delta Development Commission, how much has it developed the Niger Delta? So all these SPV, special purpose vehicle development, do not work in Nigeria. It's just going to be another bureaucracy. The Northeast Development Commission, how much has it brought development to the Northeast? How much? So these are the things we keep looking at. Let's stop deceiving ourselves.
Mr. Rufai, will you be taking part in the protest or you just be covering it from the media angle?
I'm a journalist. All I do is I chronicle events.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Chronicle
time this
events.
morning.
I'm a journalist. I chronicle events. I'm a chronicler. That's all I do. I give you historical antecedents. I'm a journalist.
All
but
right.
Nigerians are suffering. And the president should do something. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rufai, for your time. Absolutely appreciate.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. 0808 312